What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to the channel. I'm actually down here working on our boy Homer right now. Let me flip you around. I was talking a little bit about running an alternator system for Homer because, to be honest with you, I'm tired of charging like 2 and 3 batteries and taking them to shows just to make sure we can perform. So we're going to go ahead and get a bracket system made for this and get us an alternator put on. Not entirely sure if you'll see that in this episode or the next, because I'm going to try to get back to a little bit more of the daily content. But to be honest with you, I miss doing that, but with events, good night of living. It is hard to keep up with that. But anyway, the reason for today's video, if you remember, I don't know, it's probably been a week or two ago. It's probably been longer than that, actually, where we were talking about getting some more cabinets for our shop to keep like all our shop supplies, paint, brake clean, you know, all the jazz we use here, paper towels, hand cleaners, what have you, so on and so forth. And we had some people reach out and donate some cabinets to us to use here at the shop. But like one was gray, one was brown, one was pink, one was covered in like tack paper. It was a mess. So anyway, Squirt, Kathy, and I have been down here kind of piddle farting around and actually have redone all of that. Now, I didn't record all of it. I recorded some of it here and there because, to be honest with you, we were enjoying family time down here, right? So anywho, let me flip you around and show you what we have. It turned out amazing. It's sick. I love it. And we got plenty of room for everything. So, you know, get a hold of something is what I'm saying, because this is just going to knock you clean out of your shoes. Get you some of this. Boom. Look at that. I mean, I ain't kidding you. That is just sick. Now, if you remember, I'll try to put some of the footage in here, whether I've already put it in or I'll put it in right now, of us dragging in them old, nasty cabinets that were donated to us. So what we done is we took and sanded everything down, fixed what metal we could, cleaned everything out, repainted it. I mean, and our friends at TNF Signs, who are, boom, right there, made us these killer decals. Now, this busted radio garage with the red outline, we run on our truck, our trailer, that same font, the whole smash. It's kind of like the BRG thing, right? And then everybody knows the Get After It's logo for us. That has been our deal from day one, because you're not going to get anything done if you don't get after it yourself. It's not going to fix itself. It's not going to drive itself unless you have one of them fancy new Teslas, but that's beside the point. But anyway, in this world, you need to get after it. Get it done. So anyway, Tommy, Chris, and their people up there hooked us up with these killer decals. And then, of course, we've always got some kind of memorabilia or some other jazz laying around in here in the shop. We figured we'd dress that up a little bit. So we got, I think this is like a 50s pedal car. We actually got this when we went up to Wisconsin to help Derek and Jessica and his family move to Tennessee. And there was like a flea market or whatever the jazz was, like a couple streets over. We stopped at it on the way while they were having breakfast and picked up that pedal car. And then I've just got some like old oil jugs here, Pennzoil and Valvoline. My father-in-law actually got me those. And then like just some old oddball car stuff, you know, a clock my father had given me before he passed away. Just some cool stuff up here. And those I actually use. Those are my jugs and funnels. They've been over here forever. Keep them away from everything, you know, electronical, so we don't catch anything on fire. But anyway, I wanted to bring you in and show you this. So we've just got this shelf here. It just holds some like old Mopar parts, right? So we've got, you know, air conditioners, power steering pumps, heads, pistons, you know, intakes, timing chain covers, you know, plenty of gaskets and all that jazz. In case we need any of that, it's there. And I'll just kind of walk you through my cabinets real quick. Now, keep in mind they are clean because, you know, I haven't used them a whole lot. So as you guys know, as you're working in your shops, or guys or gals, you know, you tend to just like throw stuff in there. I try not to, but it happens. Now, keep in mind, I did not paint the inside of these cabinets because, you know, it's the inside of the cabinets. So let's just show you what I got. So in this one, it's just kind of like oddball stuff. Well, hold on. All right. So I've got like my oil, my antifreezes, you know, power steering fluid, brake fluid, you know, just your oddball stuff that you just hear now and again. I always keep a ton of oil on hand. I mean, there's even oil behind the oil. I mean, there's oil everywhere in there because all the oil changes we got to do for our boy over here, who about every 3 runs we change his oil. And then I've just got, you know, moving blankets or something to cover the cars, you know, all that jazz. So that's what's in this one, kind of nice and neat and clean. And then over here in this cabinet, you know, this is all like our sprayable stuff, right? We always keep plenty of gloss black and plenty of semi-gloss black because we use that when we paint like undercarriages of the cars or we're doing some kind of cleanup work. I mean, everybody uses black, right? And then, you know, we got some white. We got, you know, this is Homer's actual color, you know, Homer's firewall color for that Homer over there. Primer, orange paint for Homer's wheels, undercoating, and just some oddball color. You know, you got to have Chrysler blue, brake clean, you know, Berryman's, you know, AC refill, tire shine, you know, all that crap's what I'm saying, and a roll of paper towels. Show this one back. These just turned out sick. I mean, just sick. I love it. And then over here in this one, to be honest with you, don't remember. Oh, okay. So this is just the oddball stuff, you know, undercoating, gasket maker, you know, AC fill, just extra parts, pieces, belts, extra brake pads. You always got to keep plenty of these little fuel filters around. But yeah, extra oil filters and fuel filters, my bad. So yeah, that turned out really sick. This shit back. And then of course those parts there. So yeah, that turned out amazing. I love it. So if we get a couple more, we can always, now these here are all bolted together. They're not going anywhere. This one here is also bolted, but it's a couple bolts. I could slide this down if we wanted to put more cabinets there. But for now, that will work. But again, I can't thank T&F Signs up in Maysville, Kentucky enough. As you guys know, I've said it a gazillion times, and they even got a banner hanging on my wall right there. They do our design work, all our decal work. They're even getting into car wraps. And if that's the case, I think Miss Mabel may be their first customer on that. I mean, they do everything for us, and I can't thank them enough. It's amazing. And then, obviously, we got our friends at Summit who do everything they can for us, like overnight shipping, getting us stuff that we have to have right now, even at the track. Our friends at Alky Digger, you know, who, you know, supply everything for our boy Homer over there. And I don't have stickers for them yet because, you know, they're kind of like on the slow side about getting them for me. But our friends over at Advanced Auto Parts, Darren, if you're watching this, I need a sticker for the box. And Calvert Racing Engines, our boy Jason and his staff over there always give us stickers, but unfortunately I've used all they gave me, so I'll have to get him to get me another sticker for the box. But anyway, I hope you guys like that. That turned out epic. I love it. It's amazing. So anyway, I'm going to get back to work on my boy Homer back here, so hopefully we'll have a video on that tomorrow with him having an alternator on there, which would be awesome. So anyway, again, after I thanked all these guys, to be honest with you, I couldn't do any of this without you subscribers and your members. You guys are awesome there, watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all that jazz. And, you know, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So anyway, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. BRG out.